I'm unemployed with a couple of degrees, and it's really hard, like for real, for real. So give it up. I'm working on my master's degree. Give it up. Very excited. So I wrote this piece for college. Long story short, I got an F on the poem, but I passed the class. It's called What's Your Life Like?
You're right. Life, oh yeah.
It's like I've done this poem here like 13 times. 15. 15 times. All right. The road to life is like a parkway packed with potholes full of Mexican and Asian drivers. Shit will always be in your way, but it'll never go your way. There are dead-end streets called heartbreak. Apartment-style speed bumps called bills. Check engine lights called friends. Cheap-ass gas in expensive neighborhoods called social media. Oh, the front that we like to put up. But if you have a gas tank full of open-mindedness, passengers inside your psychological ride that will check your egotistical or your emotional pride, or a transmission full of wisdom and humility stride, any inability standing between you and tranquility will not reside. What's your life like? Feeling like you got that shotgun sugar baby mama who pocket checks your child support whenever she needs a new frontal? Or does a sale on Malaysian bundles? Fuck what your child needs to look like. Looking good is her only vision of tunnel. What's your life like? Feeling like you got that shotgun sugar baby daddy who slangs so much pipe he could be Tiger Woods caddy? He left you and married a woman with 4 more kids than you because you couldn't keep him happy. But you still let him come by and hit you with the rag daddy. What's your life like? What's your life like? Feeling like America is shoving homosexuality down your throat, and you're labeled a transgender homophobe simply because you prefer a woman's vagina to be born natural? What's your life like? You've been diagnosed with herpes, hepatitis, or HIV. And yes, they have medicines that can put those side effects to sleep, but will you ever find someone who will love you for you despite your man-made disease? What's your life like? You've been a side chick for 7 years. And yes, he takes care of and stands beside the side of your 7 kids, but his white stock is rising while you plateaued in your side biz. What's your life like? Your best friend gets all the attention. Whether it's from one lady or many women, you secretly pray for a negative intervention. And as long as jealousy and emotional equity is your witness, you'll load up on some of his most intimate secrets. But the minute he makes you mad, watch you empty out that 401k pissed off pension. What's your life like? We tend to be the average of the top 5 people in our circle. So if your mother is negative, baby daddy hating best friends, negative. Baby daddy got to use your piss because his ain't negative. That just means you need to reevaluate the people in your immediate perspective. See, your mother has been harvesting hate for your father so long that she keeps hate in the refrigerator. Your best friends keep shit going, so we'll call them the instigators. Your baby daddy cuts off the head of your dreams, so he's the decapitator. Boo boo, do the math. Don't you see the lowest thinking people in your life is your common denominator? What's your life like? I'm gonna say, guess what? I want y'all to say what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I'm no stranger to my own advice. When I say my name, Rain, I want y'all to scream, what's your life like? Rain. What's your life like? Rain. What's your life like? Rain. What's your life like? Feeling like I'm trapped in a room full of American-filled piñatas. And as my people swing to achieve bigger and better things, the candy is coated with high blood pressure and cancer. I mean, independently empower the black queen while she treats her man and kids like backup dancers. I mean, sisters lie, fry, and dye their hair to try to look good for American standards, but get mad when they buy lips, hips, breasts, and butt because they trying to be the black stanzas. What's your life like? Rain! What's your life like? I choked on a Trayvon Martini while Emmett Tilling, Tamir's Rice, and Eric's Gardner. Black Lives Matter don't mean shit to a jury of white folks or blacks with white collars. We are losing too many undiscovered young black scholars Maybe if I could rewind these Blue Lives Matter stockholders, I could Sandra Bland these Freddie Grays with these Mike Brown and reincarnate the Black Dog.
Rewind!
Gotcha. Ladies and gentlemen, I choked on a Trayvon Martini while Emmett Tilling to Ms. Rice and Eric Gardner. Black Lives Matter don't mean shit to a jury of white folks, of blacks with white collars. We are losing too many undiscovered young black scholars. Maybe if I could rewind these Blue Lives Matter stockholders, I could Sandra Bland these Freddie Grays with these Mike Browns and reincarnate the black dollar. Black Wall Street is feasible. Black Wall Street is feasible. Black Wall Street is feasible. As soon as we stop giving our blueprint to social media followers. So the next time you see a man dressed as a woman or a woman dressed as a man, before you judge or try to understand, I want you to say, what's it like? The asshole that cut you off on the road because he's on his cell phone. Don't pull up and cuss him out. Just say, what's your life like? The ratchet chick that be like, our black men ain't about shit. Before you post or comment, I want you to say, what's your life like? If y'all want me to write a part 2 to this poem, find me on any social media forum and put, what's your life like? And the next time these bill collectors call my phone about these student loans, I'm going to answer by saying, what's your life like?
David!
Hey, give it up for Ray, man. Cause I know the next time I go to Wendy's and they ain't got my fucking ketchup for my fries, I'm gonna go back inside. I'm gonna say, what's your life like? You didn't buy that goddamn ketchup. Shit on some fire, oh my God. Woo. Again, he has a show, November 28th, next Saturday, Other People's Poetry, OPP. Rain, where's that?
It's called the Brown Sugar Lounge. It's at a restaurant called Aldi's.
Aldi's, I'm very familiar with that. Spring Valley Road. Did a show us some years back. Aldi's, absolutely, absolutely. Support them. I'm going to be in the building. Release session will be represented and supported. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Cigar Lifestyle. Because if I don't get that day off, I'm going to go ask my boss at Cigar Lifestyle, what's your life like? Okay. All right. Ready to take us home? Our feature for the night, Mr. Microphone McFan. I got a booger right here. Whether you want to do it now or later or when you leave, throw $1 or $2 in. If you can, show some support to our feature. Microphone fan, what's your cash out? He gonna give you all that when he come up here. Show him some love, show him some support. He's been working real hard to come and feature tonight. Before we bring him up, every feature that I have up here, I feel a certain type of way about that person or that poet. In 93 shows of doing a release session, I've only had 6 features. In 93 shows, 6 features. And that's because those individuals were dope poets, they were dope people, and I felt what they had to say needed to be heard to a bigger and different audience than what they might be used to, even though that audience is still a great audience. This guy, first time he told me he was a Green Bay Packer fan, I wanted to ask him, what's your life like? And then Green Bay proceeded to beat our ass in the playoffs that same year.
It was a catch.
So I had to ask myself, what was my life like? But over time, me and this dude have gone into a great friendship. Great poet, great fucking dude. And I am humble and I'm grateful that he has used or decided to use the release session to do a feature. So if you can do me a favor, we did this earlier, we'll do it again. If you can stand up. Please. 5 seconds, you can sit back down. Hey girl, I got a skirt on, what the fuck? Please y'all, let's give a nice applause to our feature for the night, Mr. Microphone McFan.
So anybody who wanted to, Will cheap ass ain't paying me, so I don't get paid. I'm a struggling poet. So this little bucket right here. But anybody who do want, since dude asked, Cash App is MRMCPHAN, so Mr. McFan, MRMCPHAN. And if motherfuckers want to follow me, because I swear I've been off social media for like a week or two, but due to a friend asking, a new friend, already asking, I went ahead and added my Instagram. So you can find me on Instagram at microphone_McFan. So microphone_McFan. It's just a bunch of memes. I'm a funny dude.
As hell.
So I try, brother. I really do. I try. So that's all my shit be, is just a bunch of jokes. But I do appreciate y'all coming out. I appreciate all the poets that touched the mic tonight. We had a great night. With whatever crowd we came through, motherfuckers did it 5 or 500. Motherfuckers just came and showed out. So between Will and all the poets that came, all the talent we have up here, I want to give everybody a round of applause for y'all coming in. Appreciate it. So whoever gave me some money in Cash App already, I appreciate that shit, man. For real, in real life, like a motherfucker be needing that shit. This shit gonna pay for gas home today, nigga. This should be a good look, nigga.
Hey, give me that Cash App one more time.
It's MRMCPHAN, so Mr. McFan. And then, like I said, anything that y'all find me on is microphone_McFan on pretty much any social media. Right now, I'm only on Instagram because fuck social media. So we were telling a story and shit, right? So let me go back to the story so I can figure out where I was. Okay. So as the feature goes, thank you, sir. So as the feature goes, I met her. I fell in like with the motherfucker. We had a bunch of sex. Then we moved in together and shit. And then I found out she was cheating with my homeboy. Right? Y'all with me? Yeah. Y'all with me? Okay.
Yeah.
So Siobhan asked me, "Are you really single?" Yeah, that's what I said. I said, Siobhan asked me, "Are you really single?" I said, "I have no wife, no girlfriend in my life, no ex calling me to have sex in the middle of the night. You goddamn right I'm single. It's not that I'm out here trying to sleep around. I ain't afraid to settle it down. I just don't want or need a girlfriend. Well, better yet, I don't need a bit of ex-chick that refused to find her exit. Ignoring the message that she was rejected, still hanging around like my necklace, jealous of the next chick I connect with or have sex with. Even if you read between the lines dyslexic, please go let it.
Come on now.
Breaking up is too damn hectic. I've elected to keep it moving. I'm kinetic. You get denied like bad credit. It's shit sweet, diabetic, sugar, shame. Looking for a ring, LeBron James. Ain't pregnant but swear she carrying my baby, Lil Wayne. Trying to lay a lame trap even though we a bad match like a naughty flame. I'ma tell her simple and plain. If you got baggage, you can pack it on the next plane. Kiss my ass, leave lipstick stains on my hands.
Come on.
And it's a shame that I have to stay solo to avoid the childish games that women sometimes play. Like, I didn't call you back right away, so you ignore my messages for the rest of the day. Or call me with that bullshit to say. Like, McFan. Like, now I knew, I'd have been through that shit. I'm telling you, every poem tonight was based on a true story. So, I didn't answer your message right away, so you ignore me for the rest of the day, or you call me with that bullshit to say, like McFan. Last night you didn't answer your phone. So I drove by to see if you was home. Some slut had her truck parked out front all night long. Tell me what the fuck is going on. Really? Nah, really, I was fast asleep. That gray Jeep belongs to the dude that lives across the street. Your insecurity is wait, your actions are insecure and weak. Not to mention by driving by my house at 2 or 3, got my mental referee throwing up all kind of red flags is crazy. And I know that maybe I've been a little hard on the lady because I'm sure a few of the men that you loved along the way had a huge part to play in you becoming so fucking untrusting. And I can understand that. But ladies, you gotta understand this. Since I ain't getting none of that pussy that lousy nigga that you did fuck with got a chance to get before he split, I don't deserve it in his claim. And until your answer changed, my answer is gonna remain the same. I'm single as a dollar bill. And I don't need a female sneaking while I'm sleeping to peek at my phone bill. So you wanna fuck me, but don't wanna trust me.
Rewind.
I said, I don't need no female sneaking while I'm sleeping to peek at my phone bill. See, you wanna fuck me, but don't wanna trust me. And I'm trying to become somebody's husband. Not some hubby, baby daddy, or fuck buddy. See, music and TV make love look easy, but believe me, that shit get ugly, and I need my woman to need me, even when our times look seedy. I don't want a relationship. I want a real relationship. Ain't no use in faking it. I'm out here looking for steak, but a lot of these bitches is barely bacon bits. I said, I don't want a relationship. I want a real relationship. Ain't no use in faking it. I'm out here looking for steak, but a lot of these bitches is barely bacon bits. Got nothing to offer but decrepit hips and some naked tits. Got fake eyes, fake hair, fake personality, and a fake tan. And then she want to complain and whine how she can't seem to find a real man. See, I can understand why you don't feel this. You too fake to recognize the realness, but do us all a favor. Kill yourself, bitch. Don Cornelius. I wrote that right when he died and shit. That's the only time I ever did this poem. So this is a brand new ass poem and shit. But thank you.
Damn!
So now this is the end for the men. This is for us now. Y'all had y'all time at the beginning. Remember the love and then I was eating pussy and sucking ass. Remember all that shit? No, this is for my nigga.
Rewind to about
Now this is even. This is for everybody.
Oh, okay.
So I'm single, right? And as the story goes, you know, when if you're doing it right, break up, you gotta look back. You know. So I looked in the mirror the other day. And I asked myself, if I was somebody else, would I date myself? Would I love me hard or break my heart and hate myself? Lie, cheat with scandalous freaks behind my back. Make eye contact with females when I wasn't looking. Stop dressing nice and cookie. You know, the shit that I had to do to trick me and to fuck with myself in the first place. Would that make me feel like I was in this relationship for my health? Because I could do bad all by myself and I ain't afraid to break up with me and be alone. Would I be the type to start nagging when I come home because I don't take myself anywhere anymore, or I'm feeling ignored, you know, I don't talk to me as much as I used to? I haven't been spending time with myself like I did when I first started to date me. I don't appreciate me. Would I break up with me and hate me, get upset, become a bitter ex, start spreading scandalous lies like I was using me for sex, or I knew I should have never started fucking with me when I first met me. But I just never learned. Because I always did shit for me, but never did shit for myself in return. How could I treat myself like that after I've done so much for me? How could I date somebody that thinks so selfishly, the nerve of me? See, I don't even deserve me. I be always tripping, leaving the kitchen with like 30 dishes dirty, and I'm getting tired of cleaning up behind myself. And it's fucked up after I've been working all day to put a roof over my head and a warm meal in my mouth. I come home and see myself just laying around the couch. You know I'm a slouch. As a matter of fact, tonight, I'm gonna go home and put myself out. I'm gonna make me sleep on the couch until I learn how to treat myself better because I'm getting sick of me. And you know how some women be. They start thinking you're attractive once they see you with somebody else, so ever since I started dating myself, I know this women have started noticing me. And I'm thinking about leaving me for somebody better. So I better be on my best behavior. Lately, damn, how I fucked that poem up?
Good. Make it up. We don't know it.
I know y'all don't. Oh, I'm gonna go find this shit. Fuck y'all, I ain't scared. It ain't like y'all gonna fire me or nothing. Y'all didn't pay me. You know, he paid me, and somebody over there paid me, but the rest of y'all ain't pay me. I don't care. Hold on. You know what's fucked up? I can't even find where I was because I don't know what the fuck I was talking about a minute ago.
You said you was somebody else better. You gonna leave yourself to somebody else better.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I know that. I'm thinking that the grass just may be green on the other side of the fence. Then I thought about it and I realized, thank you, baby. Then I thought about it and I realized on the other side they probably fertilized their soil with a bunch of bullshit. And I ain't the worst person I could be stuck with. I mean, I am funny. And I'm definitely one of the sexiest people I ever fuck with. I like that I'm somebody I can trust because I don't lie to myself. Well, you know, I don't lie to me that much. I don't disagree or argue with me because I'm pretty sure most of the time I'm going to be right. Besides, I don't like to fuss and fight. I'm not the jealous type and I'm all around a damn good man. And not trying to get y'all in my business or anything, but the sex life, hey, the sex life is great. And it's not that I'm a whore. I just never turned myself down before. Well, you know, that one time, but nobody's perfect. I like that I don't have to hear any bitching if I leave the toilet seat up when I'm done pissing. Because I check before I walk in and just start sitting. That's only normal, right? I'm not the jealous type and I'm all around a damn good man. I'm not saying that I'm the best, but I just wish some people put themselves through the test. Take inventory of yourself before you decide to fuck with someone else. Because some of you aren't nearly as appealing as you believe to be true, and you will probably dump you if the foot was inside the other shoe. So take heed to your advice and try to change yourself, or one day you're gonna end up lonely, and the motherfucker gonna have to date yourself. All right, last poem. Keisha says,
Don't tell my business.
all right, so somebody gotta go, and not her though, but somebody else. But nah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off. But I appreciate all the love and the energy for the night. I swear half the time on stage, I can't never tell if y'all motherfuckers be listening. But when I get off stage, the motherfuckers be like, dog, that shit was dope. So I'll be like, okay, I appreciate that. So that keeps me going. So this is the last one. True story, as all the rest of them were. I went to Walmart. I went to Walmart the other day. I was picking up some Oreos, some socks, some condoms, and a frying pan, and I heard a female voice saying this. I said, I was picking up some, oh, Pop said, you never heard this, Pop.
No.
I was picking up some Oreos, some socks, some condoms, and a frying pan. And I heard a female voice saying, is that really you, McFan? I turned around, I saw this chick I used to fuck with. I was head over heels for her back in the day before all I care now, she can duck stick. And I ain't trying to say that I'm a bitter ex, but I never gave up sex without her, so in other words, I really don't give a fuck about her. But anyway, there she was motioning for me to come over. Staring all in my face, smiling hard like the Batman's Joker. I could tell she wanted me to Texas Hope her. In other words, she wanted me to poke her. Try to reach in her purse when I wasn't looking to pick up a pen like a late night bowler. Started off a surface conversation, it's good to see you and how you been, and then she asked, when can we hang out again? In the back of my mind, I'm thinking chances are slim, baby. Never by these hairs on my chinny chin chin. And then she said some old silly shit like I was the best man she ever fucked with. I'm thinking, ain't this a bitch? Ain't you still with my homeboy that you cheated on me with? See, what you said just got me pissed. I realized I must have been some kind of fool. Cause see, that just goes to prove that you were never on my level. Besides, you just admitted I was better than any man you ever met before, so what the fuck you cheat on me for? See, it's women like you that can't appreciate the good man that she has. Like you got a man right now, but you still searching for greener grass. And it's bad enough that women are losing out, because half these dudes are gay. And women seem to lose a little bit more of the other half every day to gangs, jails, war, the streets, diabetes, drugs, guns, AIDS, and white women. The remainder falling victim of a bi-judicial system. Bad credit, bullshit baby mamas, lack of education, hypertension, and addiction. So I'm fucking convinced. Whenever you cross a real nigga, you should act like you have some fucking sense. But instead, so I'm almost convinced. Whenever you run across a real nigga, you should act like you have some fucking sense. But instead, you got your mind stuck back in time like Willie Lynch, and I'm getting sick of that shit. I hear women complain there's no good men left, but that ain't true. We're just so busy trying to distinguish them real women from no good hookers like you. And I knew. When I looked in your eyes, I could have took you home with ease, but I'd much rather watch TV naked in my socks eating Oreos and grilled cheese. I admit, when we first broke up, I would have fucked you to sleep out of spite. Just to remind you the tricks and all this dick you gonna miss and then vanish in the night. But I realize now, your sex is bad for my health. Ain't no need for your bitter lemonade, baby. I need to squeeze my lemons myself. I don't want what's under your skirt. And our relationship refuses to find a job. In other words, that shit won't work. I must have been some kind of fool. I don't realize what the fuck I saw in you. So you can roll, bounce. In other words, you can skate. The lesson of the day is you don't have to spend your life making the same mistakes, because even when we did date, I used to call you payday because you were, how do I say it nicely? Nutty of the squirrel shit. I got 99 problems, baby. You ain't the one to make it 100, because problems like yours, I don't want it. I can't make it more blatant. That's why I decided I only eat real women. I'm gonna die from that fake shit. We had fun, but you were never the ones who get the fuck out of my matrix, and your actions are speaking louder than your whispering words, and wasting time on you lying night crawlers, that shit is for the birds. That's why I'm done fucking with chicken heads. I only want birds that can fly. So if you can't help me reach the sky, then good riddance and goodbye. Don't get it confused. I do need a woman in my life. That don't mean that she is you. I must have been some kind of fool. But even if that's still true, bitch, I ain't a fool for you. Last thing, before I go, Looked Over. Again, y'all can find that shit on IG. Looked Over is a black-owned company in, where this motherfucker, the Colony somewhere. But he's local and he's black-owned, and I always support black businesses. That's why I decided to wear this today, even though it's hot as fuck on stage. But thank y'all for everything, for the love and support. My cash app. My cash app one more time.
Give it up one time for our feature, Microphone McFan. All right. Before we take you stay home, I'm gonna do one more piece I always do at the end of the show. Is my message, as I am an advocate for depression. I do this piece after every show. If you are suffering from depression, you know somebody suffering from depression, I hope you can use this piece. You can reach out to me, and we can have a conversation and talk. Is that okay with y'all? The name of this piece is called The Message. Please don't kill yourself. I'm talking to you. And I don't pretend to know everything that you've been through. And it's a shame you feel, just know that he sent you. And if it's pain you feel, just know that it's something that I went through. I don't know your story, man, but I do know that me and you are a lot alike. So let me talk to you for a minute while I got this mic. I was 18 when I pulled a gun, and at the time I felt my options had run out. I put the barrel to my chest and I pulled the trigger halfway. I tried to muster up the courage to put myself away that day. But halfway into that trigger pull, I stopped. Tears flooded my eyes and that pistol dropped. I sat in my room and I sighed for an hour. On the outside I was cool, on the inside a coward. The noise of my depression had got louder and louder, cause I planned the way out in the baptism shower of gunpowder. I've been lied to like you've been lied to right now. Other people can't help you, but I might know how. See, I walked in your shoes, and I've been in my lowest. And if you don't know anything, you should know this. Telling me you're gonna kill yourself and you're close to this. God wants to meet you in the middle of your hopelessness. God wants to give you a way out of these feelings of doubt. The sound of chaos may be reverberating around you like heavy metal, but confusion isn't from God, it's straight from the devil. He wants to silence the noise and bring peace to you. And I promise if you ask, he'll see you through. You got to this place because you tried fighting your own fight. And what that gets you besides contemplating taking your own life? And if you ever got bullied, I'm sorry you went through that. God wants to take the words from your haters and send them right back. You don't have to be defined by what people said about you. So let me pick this pill up and tell you how to. You're not alone, man. I promise you got a friend in me. You got better days ahead, and I hope you begin to see everything the devil does, he wants to replay. Everything he took, God wants to replace. Listen to me right now. You better look me right in the face. You were created for more than to die in this place. Don't do it, man. Please value your life. Take my hand and we'll make it right. I promise if you do this, you will regret it. You wake up in eternity and remember that I said it. You wish so bad you could just go back. I'm here for you right now, so please know that. If you think you're alone in this fight, you've been lied to. Because that depression came after me and I nearly died too. I thought suicide was the only way and it was meant for me. The devil played his music and I sat front row at his symphony. I walked through the fire and I felt the heat. I pushed through the clutter, stood to my feet. I walked out and I refused to look back. I took depression and I threw it right back into that wood stack. That fire must have blazed 50 feet high, so I leave the release session as my legacy when I die. Why I'm telling you right now, just stand up. Deep down inside, you know it's the right thing to do. Think about your family. Think about it. Don't kill yourself. Don't do it. Whatever you're facing, God will see you through it. I had a friend kill herself. Her mama asked me if I can go see her because she was depressed and asked if I could meet her. 2 weeks later, depression beat her because she crashed on I-35 with no seatbelts in a two-seater.
Yeah.
I wish right now I could crawl through these speakers and convince you somehow not to go the same route that she did. I wish I could change the fact that you feel defeated. I wish I could lock my arms around you and tell the devil to beat it. I can't reach everyone even though I try my best. Some people believe it's best to lie, and that's a lie. They think it's a simple way out, but they're not here to see the way things play out. They don't see the hurt they cause, the pain they leave. I swear, y'all, this poetry is not a game to me. Everything you're thinking about ending your own life is living dangerously. So please listen to my voice, because you got a choice. You can choose life or get drowned by the noise. Please don't do it. Ask for help. And not for your family. Do it for yourself. If you are an advocate of depression and you're going to do depression, I support you. There are people out here who support you. There are people out here who have supported me. And I just want to deliver that message to you as I do at the end of the show. Tache, smoke one. Let me say, real quick, I am humble. I am gracious of this crowd tonight. This has been an awesome crowd. I want to thank every poet that has got up on this mic, because this shit is not easy. It is not to spill your life and your emotions to people you've never met before. And for that, I am grateful. I am eternally grateful. Our next show is December the 12th, featuring Miss Sassy. Quick turnaround for Christmas. As I said before, if you have a release session shirt you have purchased from me, that shirt on December the 12th will be absolutely free of charge for you. Come check us out. You can find me on Facebook. I am Will the Poet, Instagram, Snapchat. Everybody see me on TikTok. I have fun. All right? I have fun on TikTok. However, we appreciate that. All right, this is the part of the show where we come to the actual release session. If you got a business you would like to promote, you got something personal you like to get off your heart, off your mind, the microphone is yours for 2 minutes. And before we do that, we're going to bring up the owner of the establishment. And before we do that, hey, shout out to the Tache Lounge. The staff here tonight been off the chain. Shout out to Denise. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to the waitresses, the cashiers, the cooks, everybody back there. Thank y'all so much. We do appreciate it, man. Y'all been giving great service. I am not only a performer here at the Tache Lounge, I'm also a member here. This is a great place to be a member of. We are a family here. We relax, we have fun, we watch the games, we got ball shop talk, we not piss on each other, not that way. But we talk about each other, we make them laugh, we have fun. So if there's something you want to consider, please talk to Jason and Denise to get it hooked up. With that being said, let's bring up the owner of the establishment, Mr. Jason Stafford.